How could a general who defeated Rome again and again, destroyed his biggest armies, and terrified Italy for more than 15 years be remembered as the loser? That general was Hannibal Barca, and his victories were so dangerous that at one point, Rome itself almost collapsed. The Punic Wars did not begin by accident. They were the result of two powerful civilizations fighting for control of the Mediterranean world. On one side was Rome. Rome believed in discipline, loyalty, and never giving up. Roman armies were made of citizen soldiers, and Romans believed that losing a battle did not mean losing a war. On the other side was Carthage. Carthage was rich, powerful at sea, and built on trade. Its armies were led by professional generals, and often included soldiers from many different regions. Conflict between these two powers became unavoidable. In 264 BCE, the First Punic War began over control of Sicily. Although Rome had little naval experience, it learned quickly. It eventually defeated Carthage at sea. By 241 BCE, Carthage was forced to surrender. It lost Sicily, paid huge fines, and suffered a deep humiliation. Rome thought the danger was over. It was wrong. From Carthage's defeat rose one family that Rome would never forget: the Barcid family. The most important figure was Hannibal Barca, a brilliant general who built Carthaginian power in Spain, an area rich in silver and soldiers. After his death, command passed to his son-in-law Asdrubal, and then in 221 BCE to Hamilcar's son, Hannibal Barca. Hannibal was only 26 years old, but he was already a gifted commander. According to the Roman historian Livy, Hannibal swore as a child to be Rome's enemy forever. Whether this oath was literal or symbolic, the message is clear. Hannibal believed Rome would never allow Carthage to recover peacefully. The war began in 219 BCE when Hannibal attacked Saguntum, a city allied with Rome. Rome demanded Hannibal surrender. Carthage refused. War followed. But Hannibal would fight it in a way that Rome never expected. In 218 BCE, Hannibal did something shocking. He marched his army from Spain across southern France and over the Alps into Italy. This was not madness. It was a brilliant strategy. Hannibal knew Rome's greatest strength was its massive supply of soldiers. And at first his plan worked perfectly. The first major battle came at Trebia River in 218 BCE. Hannibal tricked the Roman army into crossing freezing water that attacked them from multiple directions. The Roman army was destroyed. The next year, in 217 BCE, Hannibal struck again at Lake Trasimene. Using fog and surprise, he ambushed the Roman army. Over 15,000 Roman soldiers were killed in a single day. The Roman commander Gaius Flaminius died in battle. Italy was terrified. Rome reacted by appointing a dictator, Quintus Fabius Maximus. Fabius understood a painful truth. Rome could not defeat Hannibal in open battle. Instead, Fabius avoided direct fighting. He followed Hannibal, cut supplies, and waited. The strategy saved Rome, but Romans hated it. They wanted action. They wanted glory. So, once again, Rome chose battle. In 216 BCE, Rome assembled its largest army ever, about 80,000 soldiers. They met Hannibal near Cannae in southern Italy. What happened there is still stored today. Hannibal allowed the Romans to push forward. Then his troops closed in front of the side. His cavalry attacked from behind. The Roman army was completely surrounded. By the end of the day, between 50,000 and 70,000 Romans were dead. Cannae was not just a defeat, it was a disaster. After Cannae, Rome was in serious danger. He had won every battle, and his government failed him. For 15 years, Hannibal remained in Italy and was never defeated there. Rome slowly recovered by avoiding major battles and wearing him down. Then a new Roman leader emerged, Publius Cornelius Scipio, later called Scipio Africanus. Scipio studied Hannibal's tactics and copied him. Instead of chasing Hannibal, Scipio attacked Carthage itself. In 204 BCE, Scipio invaded North Africa. Carthage was forced to call Hannibal home. In 202 BCE, the two generals finally met at the Battle of Zama. There, Hannibal was defeated for the first time. The war ended in 201 BCE. Carthage lost its empire and independence. Rome survived. So we return to the question, if Hannibal won battle after battle, why is he remembered as a loser? Because Rome endured. Hannibal was the better general. Rome was the stronger system. Rome could lose armies and replace them. Hannibal could not. And that is why Hannibal still matters. Because he proved that Rome was not invincible. And to one terrifying generation, Rome came closer to destruction than ever before because of Hannibal Barca.